Chemical hair relaxers is a process or service that rearranges the structure of curly hair into a straighter or smoother form, whereas permanent waving curls straight hair. Chemical hair relaxing straightens curly hair. Thigh relaxers use the same ATG, ammonium thioglycolate, that is used in permanent waving, but at a higher concentration and a higher pH above 10. They're also thicker and higher in viscosity, and the definition of viscosity is the measurement of the thickness or thinness of a liquid that affects how the fluid flows. Here we have a quick reference chart on selecting the correct relaxer, the active ingredient, the pH, how they're marketed, the advantages, and also disadvantages. So take your time and look at this chart. Here we have some glossary terms and definitions for base cream and no base and base relaxers. You may have a question on your exam: which relaxer is recommended for a guest that has fine color treated hair? And that will be mild strength. So make a note of the relaxer strengths. Hydroxide neutralization, unlike thioneutralization, hydroxide neutralization is an acid-alkaline neutralization that neutralizes, deactivates the alkaline residues left in the hair by a hydroxide relaxer. It lowers the pH of the hair and scalp, does not involve oxidation or rebuilding disulfide bonds. In a nutshell, with perms, when we are neutralizing, it is oxidizing to lock the hair into its new shape, to harden it. For relaxers, we're going to rinse the relaxer completely out, and then we're going to shampoo the hair with the neutralizing shampoo, and that is going to lock the hair into its new shape. So no oxidation for relaxers. Lanthanization, the process by which hydroxide relaxers permanently straighten hair. The relaxer removes a sulfur atom from a disulfide bond and converts it into a lanthanide bond. A disulfide bond consists of two bonded sulfur atoms. Lanthanide bonds contain only one sulfur atom. The disulfide bonds that are broken by hydroxide relaxers are broken permanently and can never be reformed. Let's break it down. Those two sulfur atoms is going to be represented by Mr. and Mrs. Sulfur. Then we have Mr. Lanthanide Bond, who's flirting with Mrs. Sulfur, and then he takes her happily ever after to Lanthanization Island. So go back to that paragraph, because we see some adultery took place in cosmetology here, and it happened right here in relaxers. Here's your application for a virgin relaxer, and also make sure you know your application for a relaxer retouch. Here, the next couple of slides are some safety precautions, and also while you're looking at these safety precautions, make sure you know that all your implements, your materials, how to prepare for relaxers, soft curl permanent, your procedures, and also your post services. Make sure you know that, and also sanitation as well. Here's the next slide. Avoid scratching the scalp with your comb or fingers. Never use a strong relaxer on fine or damaged hair. It may cause breakage. And then on here, as you read through a couple of these safety precautions, it also says apply a protective base cream to avoid scalp irritation. For curl reforming, it does not straighten the hair. It simply makes the existing curl larger or looser. A soft curl permanent is a combination of a thigh relaxer and a thigh permanent that is wrapped on large rods to make existing curls larger or looser. So like a carefree curl or wave nouveau or Jerry curl back in the day, Jheri. And just one more thing, keratin-based straightening treatments, also known as Brazilian keratin treatments, you want to know what they contain. Do not confuse them with keratin conditioners. Know that they don't break bonds, and they eliminate up to 95% of frizz, and the curl can last up to 3 to 5 months. You can precondition before. Clients may have color and highlights before. Toners and demi-gloss should be used after 3 to 5 days, and avoid moisture for 72 hours, and that includes a shower. If you want more content on chemical texture services, please visit Quizlet. Search for Cos TDLR and Cos TDLR Exam Prep under Miss G at Ogle, MSGATOGLE, and on Kahoot, hashtag TDLR Written Prep. Next category is hair color.